Hello, welcome. Stream number 7 for me. So this, 16th of July, just after 5 PM, and that means that Crossout race mode has just opened again. So we're going to be doing some racing for a little while. See how we get on. That's a mixed success lately.
Wir haben 100 CBR2 genommen.
See how we get on. Yeah. So let's go racing. So first things first, need to load my race vehicle. Ready to go. First things first, need to load my race vehicle. There she is. Ready to go. Jump into balls. Racing. Should check that I've got no crates in storage, because that's a handy little count. I've got 11 already from yesterday's racing, or this morning's racing. But I've got a new counter on my Twitch channel to count my wins anyway, so see how we get on. My race build's got 12 rocket boosters on it in 6 pairs, which tends to be one more pair than most people have got. So that extra pair tends to come in handy anywhere where there's a nice long straight flat bit. Which is not... Well, this map does have some... Oh, that was piss poor. This map does have some suitable bits. How have I got wedged there? Oh, that's a cracking... Let's print screen that. Cracking bug. Self-destruct to get out of that rock. That's this race well and truly done. Started taking a slightly different line around this section on this map now. I'll go wide round this rock instead of taking a sharp right there, and it just allows you to keep firing the boosters all the way round. So although it's further, it seems to be a bit quicker, I think, but it's not going to be much of a benchmark on this race after the rock grabbing incident. Let's call this one a warm-up, shall we? This is not going at all well so far. Although, to be fair, even if I was on my game in this one so far, I'd probably still be losing to that Jarko, because he's pretty quick. Raced him quite a few times. I don't think I've ever beaten him. Didn't mean to take the tight turn there, but given I hit the gate and it pointed me there, I might as well carry on. That guy's unfinished yet. I'd normally be expecting to finish about now if I was anything like on track. Which probably means the blue dot behind me on the map is the leader coming round to lap me. Except that he won't lap me because he'll cross the line. Yep, and he has done. Which means he'll probably be looking at my build because I drive round going, why the hell is he so far behind? I'm going to go the long way round there just because the other guy's in the way, and it really doesn't matter at this point. At least get to the end. I should be within a minute of the leader. Not that that's a very good benchmark to be comparing to, but just hit the small victories where I can get them on a race of that nature. A nice explode at the end. Right. That's practice stroke warm up out of the way. Let's see what happens next. See if we can make a better fist of it this time. Bridge map would be good. That's spot on. Thank you very much, game. Bridge map's my favourite. This is one of the maps that really benefits from the 12 boosters. If you can make a clean start and get through this first gate. Which, I won't say that was clean, but it was good enough. Oh, that's not good though. Just pick my way through there. Oh, I made a mess of it. quite give up yet though, because this is the map where you can make some big gains down here. So yeah, the leader's already back in sight. I'm not sure how many of them went over the jump there either. I think they went a long way round, didn't they? Thanks for the nudge, just pointing me in the right direction. That was useful. That's the leader having a coming together with the tree. I can keep this under control. Set myself up for the start-finish straight from second position. Despite that fairly disastrous start, this might turn out to be an alright race. Just going to hold off the last booster. I don't want to go too deep in the corner like he just did. Yep, he's definitely gone the long way round, not over the jump, so let's see how much difference that makes. Oh no, I've just clicked the rock and the jump didn't quite make it clean. Probably should have fired in another boost there as well, but get out of the way, back marker. I need you to make that turn tight. Not quite tight enough, but leader's screwed that up, so I should get him on the bridge here. Except I was trying to avoid the back marker and made a pig's ear of that. That's a bit of a blow. I should have been in the lead coming around this corner, really. Right, see if I can make this jump a bit better this time. It's just a bit of a ledge there, and if you just catch it fraction wrong... Oh, I have to go wide because I fired the booster before I got the turn done. Yeah, not ideal at all. Oh, this is the last lap as well, isn't it? Shit. Oh, he missed the gate! He missed the finishing gate and I stole the victory on the line. So it's first opportunity to use my new Moobot counter. Race win 1. I've no idea how many wins I've had previously. There's no sticker or anything in Crossout to count them, so the MVP stickers, A, there's a sticker, and B, I've been counting them using Patch Tuesday's Moobot since the beginning, so I know how many wins I've got, but there's no way of counting race wins. So I know how many MVPs I've got, but there's no way of counting race wins. So we'll start from today, and that's number 1. It's a decent start to the session, so we got one fairly horrific opening practice race, warm up, followed by a good win, and sitting and waiting while this GAE 7877 poodles his way round on his shopping trolley with boosters. The only downside with racing and getting all these containers is right through the weekend. They seem to be settled into a pattern now of doing racing at 1 AM Sundays, 5 PM Sundays and 1 AM Mondays. Which means right through the weekend, containers, there's so many of them about that the price just plummets. So I'm sitting on all these containers, that's why I haven't sold the ones from this morning's racing. Whoa, that was fairly spectacular. Can I make it through there clean? Nope, somebody in the way. Oh my god. You can sod off with your Kuka Archer. They're worth a fortune on the market, those Kuka Archers. I can't imagine why anyone would actually have one instead of selling it. More money than sense, I guess, is the answer. This build's now stable enough for me to get away with firing a booster across there, which I never used to be able to do, and get one in as soon as I make that turn. So start trying to make some ground on the leader. Try not to hit the wall. Make the turn before I fire again, I think. Just clip the wall there, just cutting it a little bit fine, but it's fine. A little clip on there doesn't seem to make too much difference. Doesn't seem to misdirect you or take your speed off, so Not really making much ground on this leader though. Looks like I might have to settle for second place here unless he makes a mistake. Let's see if I can catch anything up as I head up the straight. I gave that a fairly risky blast there, coming along the lumpy bit. Oh, that was pretty risky and failed miserably. It's going to cost me third place temporarily. And fucking Karuka Archer's going again. Yeah, you didn't fire it that time, did you? Or then. Took great delight in the Kuka archering, and my mistake there is I hit the back marker. But didn't seem to react to the fact that I then pushed that back marker in front of him. Ah, Dennis 68 RUS. Now, I've raced with Dennis before. And it's safe to say that's a better build than he had last time I raced him, but not by a lot. It certainly isn't any quicker. So yeah, take a second place. Wasn't great, but nonetheless. Leader jumped out there. He's clearly fed up with the price of containers and isn't willing to wait. Of course, the other thing you get here is scrap, but there's a limit on the amount of scrap you can get in a week. So if you've already been through a race session, you've probably blown that scrap cap. So literally the only reason to stay in once you finish the race and wait the 60 seconds for everyone else to finish. Oh no, did not want to do that. Stuck in a tree. Print screen. Explode. Oops. Not return to garage, although I probably should return to garage actually. And he's saying wrong mode there. I guess that means he's got a fighting build. He's dropped into race mode in. We passed them lot pretty quickly, so we're already up to fourth. That's third place visible in front of us. So I should have him overtaken before we get to the start-finish line. If he's going to do that. He almost took me with him then, but just about avoided him. That's ill-advised boost, and he just made the corner, didn't make the corner. Okay, let's call that a day. A podium's a podium, but I'm after the wins. Even the XP's not meaning a great deal to me at this point. I'm heading towards the next level of Steppenwolfs, and when I get there I'm going to switch back to Scavengers so that I can complete the next level of that, which gains you a train plough, which I want because it's enormous structure to stick on the front of any vehicle. You got out of the way, this could be quite an interesting race. I'm quicker than this guy in second place, not so much the leader perhaps, but he's then got some steering issues going on there, so I can probably catch him as well, I think. My general MO for racing is get through the start in as good a position as possible, but without being absolutely carnaged, and then set about catching whoever got through it the cleanest. It's definitely longer. Shit, if I had two boosters, that was probably not the right thing to have done, but got away with it. Do I risk a burster there? Probably shouldn't have done, but did kind of got away with it. Didn't lose any ground at least. But don't have the same boosters left now to catch him round here. This is becoming quite a good race. There's one more lap to go, isn't there? Assuming there is, then I've got every chance of turning this around. Find a way round Andre Game. This jump tight. There's actually quite a big advantage for making that tight clean, especially if the guy you're racing against goes up on his roof like our previous leader did, who has suicided as a result. He did not fancy trying to recover from that. Now I need to just be careful here. I've got a bit of a lead. Just need to not screw it up by doing things like hitting back markers. Stay on the straight and narrow. Don't need to take any risks. Final couple of corners. There's a couple of guys behind me on the map, but they're a bit of a distance behind. Make the win. It's good. So what's that? 2 wins from 4 races, is it? Oh, hi Patch, didn't see you comments there. Yeah, I have no kicker, archer or tree counters, but you know, you have control should you wish to create them. I'm pretty sure that kicker archer count's going to stay fairly low though. You don't see many people with them. Tree count, now that might get a lot bigger. Definitely have problems with trees. A fairly common occurrence on the bridge map to find I've done the jump and not quite got the turn right before I've boosted, and then heading straight for the tree, and it seems to be magnetic. Love the chat there, people egging this guy on with his completely non-race build. People giving him encouragement, love it. Yeah, behind the sign. Yeah, that's another one. I should probably actually set that one up. That one's well worth setting up. You'll be able to watch me now and see where it is that I end up almost behind the sign. Since you always seem a bit confused as to how I end up behind there so often. Reasonable success at Fortress. Let's see how this goes. Start's usually pretty key to this one. I got away relatively cleanly. Yeah, through the gap. This one's all about remaining calm now, and this should be okay. A couple of guys staying fairly tight on my tail there. Yeah, I lost them with some bursts, although I've blatantly overdone it. Racecraft. Yeah, crash. Where's the missed the gate counter? Need one of them as well. Over boosted counter. I'm not even looking where I'm going now. Given how well the other guys were keeping up with me, I suspect I'm not going to be able to turn this round, but I'll certainly be able to overhaul Witchcraft here, I think. If I can do it without crashing into him perhaps, but no. Crash into the wall instead. That weren't my fault, before you say it, Patch. Yeah, Racecraft counter's good, but I'd never be able to keep track with it. Obviously I can't do the counter mid-race, and by the end of the race the number's so high I wouldn't be able to do it. Maybe that's one I'll need my viewers to keep track of for me. Whoa. This is not going to be a quick race time, is it? 2 minutes for the first 2 laps. Is that the second place and the leader, or is it just second place there? I'll catch a second name on the map. No, it was a second name, but it was the back marker. Oh, I've done it again. Shouldn't have boosted then. Apply the brakes. Make the turn. Probably might not catch him. I was going to say probably won't catch him, then it looked like he made a mistake, and as I was trying to decide whether I might catch him, I made one as well. Yeah, boosted the hell out of it to try and desperately to catch him, failed miserably, and yeah, that might cost me 3rd place. Just boost the wrong way through the gate. Lovely jubbly. Look at that. Somersault. Well, yeah, I see your comment now. I probably should tell people I'm streaming, but, you know, I don't actually know who I know that would want to watch it. It's the only thing. Other than you and other streamers. Could tell my family that I'm streaming, but I'm sure they're not going to be that interested. One or two friends might be. But then they'll just take the piss, so probably best not. I'll stick to just capturing video for your benefit. Make the jump. Oh, so close. Right, here we come, sign. So I now can't boost at this point, Patch, because if I do I end up in the sign. Anywhere up that hill, if I boost I end up in the sign. Slide it around the corner. Boost as quickly as possible on landing. Trolls get banned. Whoa! Still boosting. That was not the plan. You need to get that second booster finished before you get into the air. Alright, so I boosted up the slope. Slowed down enough this time to make the turn, I think. I wonder how this Thunderfly is going to get out of my laptop screen. Well, that was a bit too tight a turn. Epic. Maybe I need a counter for... you clipped it. Maybe I need a counter for the number of times I've died whilst on my roof in battles as well. So I do seem to end up on my roof a lot. That was a better time to boost up. Still slightly front heavy since I moved. I relocated a couple of boosters yesterday. And it just seems to make it slightly front heavy. Which is not ideal. Here we go, here comes a sign. No, just about avoided it. What position are we in here? 3rd. That's not going to be good enough, is it? I'm not going to catch anybody up here. Let's boost over the jump just for the hell of it. Hurrah, number 3rd. Not a race build. I don't think it falls into that category. It's definitely a race build. It's just a slightly less than perfect race build. I've definitely come to appreciate, Patch, the benefits of taking this jump really close to the wire. It straightens it out so much, although you lose contact with the ground for quite a long time, but it makes it so straight you can just keep boosting really quickly afterwards. Don't have to worry about the turn. Yeah, that was a bit ill-advised, that boost, wasn't it? Fishtail. get out of the way, you. Wouldn't normally boost there either, and that's why. Oh, troll. Damn it, tried to go round him, failed. Game over. I'm going to get exploded now, aren't I? Yeah. Awesome. Okay, not race build, was somebody else, not me. Fine. I thought it was in response to my not quite very good at jumping build. It just dips its nose down a bit too much on the way over the train. I'll have to clip that troll later. Landed it, but going way too fast. Get out of the way, dude. Seriously, learn to drive, man. I'm not taking any racecraft comments on that one, Thatch. He was all over the place, that was nothing to him, Oh, fuck. Whereas that random crash was turning to see on the other screen quite what your comment would be, costing me a position. Oh, tanks fucked it up as well, though. Ah, landed on my roof again. No, but so no, he managed to flip it. Should be winning this one comfortably. What is he doing down there? I thought I'd seen him go that way. I couldn't work out why, and assumed I just must have misseen it, and he didn't really do that. Slightly delayed boost there. Just too busy trying to navigate around him. See how you like that. Racecraft. Didn't really work. Kind of worked. Ah, no! Deserved that, didn't I? Racecraft stuff is usually fairly high risk. Yeah, there's a lot of karma involved. Oh no, I've lined this all up wrong. Phew. Yeah, lined that up wrong too. Now I'm gonna die. Just about got out the gate before it killed me. There's one thing for sure, it's eventful watching me race. You never get any of these boring Lewis Hamilton jobs where he just charges round miles in front and nobody ever gets anywhere near him. Even when that should be what I do. It's rarely what actually happens. I don't even know what I hit then. Eventful. Running out of exclamation marks. Your brand new keyboard and you've worn it out, exclamation marking me. Anyway, you shouldn't be watching my stream, you should be streaming yourself. Get in here, let's race, man. Bring Slice with you. Go go left of the bridge this time then, since I've got a healthy nudge just to send me that way. Slightly late firing that extra booster there, that could have been trouble, but not quite. Left them for dead down the straight there, didn't I? Just wait for me to screw this up now. Overtaking's definitely my weak point, even if it's somebody really slow like this back marker. I'm just catching up. I'm almost certainly going to hit him, because I'm rubbish at avoiding people. If I'd only hit the person, it's because I hit a tree going way too wide round them instead. That's another counter I should have. How many times I've thrown a race away by being stupid. Oh, like that. I did not need to fire a burst there. Got away with that big time. That was lucky. It's a much tighter turn that into the start-finish line at the end of the ship than you think it is. And the number of times I've fired off a booster there when I shouldn't have done. Look at that, I avoided a back marker without hitting him. Hit the tree instead though. That's one of my favourite trees, I hit that a lot racing. Favourite as in one that I hit a lot, not that I like it. Definitely wish it wasn't there. Oh, wind the ship. And up to the finish line. Yay, another win. Might be weird for stream. Yeah, maybe. It's a bit odd with two races going on. It's a bit different when you're in the same battle, but like you say, we have done it the other way before. Oh, look at this dude. 7 avias on one button. Good work. Just about holds it together every time he fires them. He's got some that are quite high up. That looks a bit more doable as a build. Gas Jenny and a light engine on the front. Come on, Nurka. Yay, got most points of nobody. Actually, I did only get 180. I don't think quite how the points work on this racing, because usually it's 210 for a win, but sometimes it only seems to be 180. I don't know if that's to do with the number of other people who finish or something. So up to 14 crates, yeah, so my counter's right. Yay, bridge map, we like the bridge map. Bring it on. Fairly wide arc for the first corner, then turn, take it tight and blast up the... push everybody out the way. Second booster's not going to be ready in time, can't fire it there. That would have just pushed me a bit too deep round the corner and given the lead I've already got. I don't need to do that. That's a bit wider than I would like it to have been. Definitely been a slight change in the handling characteristics of this car since last weekend's race sessions. The turn on the way up to the jump there was always quite an easy turn to make whilst boosting, and now seems to be quite a difficult turn to make. again, I'll just hold off the second booster, I think. The 6th booster, whichever it was. Oh lord, get out the way. I jump over him. Yep. Nice, that must have looked interesting from his point of view. Whoops, sorry dude. Booster buttons coming up all in the wrong order here. I don't quite know how I've got completely out of sync, but never mind. Again, I'll just take it cautious, won't fire the extra one, don't need to. No idea where second place is here. Yeah, that was really stupid. I'm going to have to go down the river. That was even more stupid. What the hell am I doing? Let's hope second place was a long way away. That's cross-country racing, that is. Oh, come on. Still no sign of second place, thankfully. That was all going so well till that last lap. Unfortunately, the bridge map seems to be such a good fit for this build that you can afford a mistake or two, usually. Sit and wait. So who have we got? So, okay. A couple of machine guns, a radar, and 2 boosters. He has at least put boosters in. A jack, a radio, and a fuel tank. He's using racecraft to keep that other guy behind him. Who at least is actually attempted a race build with a buggy. I don't know why he's got the fenders on there, other than these boosters are attached to them. Seem to be obsessed with sticking the boosters nose onto something rather than laying them on top. Poor Snake. Wasn't actually last though. Even last of the people who were still in, he wasn't. 4 wins in, what, 35 minutes? That's not bad going so far. Racking up the experience points, of course. Probably got the wrong driver actually in my car. I might change that next time I jump out. Hey, back on the bridge. Oh look, Patch, I don't know if you're still there. It's one of the Moon Boys we were against in battle earlier. Oh, that got a bit more carnage than normal. Get out of the way, Denikov. Ah, no. Just got a nudge as I fired them. There's going to be somebody coming the other way here, isn't there? Oops, didn't need to go all the way round it. That was unnecessary. Right, 6th. Let's see what we can recover from here. I'm not going to get anywhere near that Moon guy. Oh no, the Moon guy's the one who's behind me actually. So I don't know what's going on with him. Hopefully I can at least stay in front of him and put another victory for SDS over Moon. Until we get some actual clan wars, we'll have to make do with that. Third place up ahead, or third place upside down in the gate. That was a better turn. That's probably the best I've done that turn today. That one not so good. Unnecessary boost across the cap. Ah, oh, no, don't overturn, dude. I was trying to cut inside you. Right, where's the leader? Probably miles away, actually. Looking at the time on the clock, he's probably nearly finished if he's any good. It's a slightly dangerous boost, that. Don't tend to boost that close to the jump. Oh, no, didn't make it. No, don't explode. Damn it! Thought I was going to get away. Let me get out of this gate. We'll rescue third place here. Nope. We go for lunatics, and then we finish, and then I'll answer the question. You're at level 13. The best thing to do is probably is to go onto the exhibition. So if you go onto exhibition there, you can either search for new ones or the most liked ones, and you can find them all sorts of power scores with all sorts of weapons. So if you perhaps search for the weapon that you've got, that's the best weapon you've got, or weapon you like using, search for that and try it out in the test arena. Yeah, try it out in the test arena and see how you get on, and when you find one you like, you can then tweak it to your own preferences and to the bits you've got. Don't worry about it if you pick one that's got parts you haven't got, because you can always swap them for others. And obviously you get, depends what you're trying to achieve as well in any session, because you've got, that was a good start. Ah, it was a good start until he hit me. Yeah, because you get daily missions, and you get the seasons. If you do the seasons, they give you specific missions you have to do with specific guns, and it's quite handy to have an idea of what builds you want for what types of missions you're on. A long way round. But I mean, feel free to search for any of my builds. They're probably well, if you're level 13 scavengers, that's, or you level 13 engineers and you're trying to build up scavengers. But you're more than welcome to search any of my builds. They're all labelled STS space TG2. Not that my builds are expert by any stretch of the imagination. The race build's alright, but the rest of them are probably a bit ropey. Alright, this has been a bit regulation apart from the mistake early on. Going a bit wider than desired there. Avoid this guy as he tries to get himself out of that rock. No idea where second place is, but there is somebody not far behind, so I'll assume that's him. Clip that second wall way too hard. It's usually not a problem just clipping the walls along this map in particular, because they usually just guide you back onto the right path. But if you just clip it that bit too much so that it turns you, then you're in trouble. Got distracted by the guy on his roof. Stopped looking where I was going. Come on, where's second place? Nowhere to be seen, it seems. This must be a fairly weak race group I've dropped into here, because That's two pretty major mistakes on this lap, and still second place is nowhere near me. Yay, another win. It's 5 for this session. Sorry Patch, yeah, just saw your message. Feel free to unmute on Discord. And we'll deal with the carnage that ensues of different races going off at once. Oh, you're not actually streaming though, Patch? Oh, I've been blown up for idling in the checkpoint. Awesome. Didn't know I was anywhere near the checkpoint. Must have just rolled along the wall there until I reached it. Oh, blimey. That's a cracking race build. I'm not even sure that's much cop as a battle build. His Wasp's fairly well protected at the top there. That's not bad.
Hello.
His cab's very exposed. Hello, how you doing?
Alright. I don't
Any
know which,
wins?
I don't know which you to listen to now. I might have to mute. I'm gonna have to mute your stream.
Yeah, that's usually what I learned when I was watching you and playing with you. Mute the stream.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just end up responding with a massive lag.
Big delay. Yes.
Have you figured out how the point scoring works on races?
No, I did hear you talking about that though. I think you're right that the points it gives you is based on how many finished. It's almost like it counts up from the bottom.
Well, that's what I thought until the race I've just done, where only 4 people were still in it at the end, and one of them didn't finish, and I got 240.
I don't know then. I really don't know.
It's bizarre,
Strange.
isn't it? I wonder if it's in the forums or something, whether we can find out.
Yeah. Well, the forums aren't that useful, and the
No.
developers just don't tell you anything, do they? Really? So.
Maybe Auntie will know. Let's check with Auntie next
Oh,
time.
except for the new videos they've started making, which, you know, in spite of the fact that flying is a pain in the arse.
Oh, you say they've started making.
Want to make how to fly them.
One of them was from April 2016, and included a bunch of stuff which you can't do anymore.
Right. Okay.
Which was quite interesting.
The garage stuff.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the second garage one they did. Included.
Okay.
I can't remember what it was now, but
Yeah, there's definitely out of date stuff in them.
damn it, I've just cost myself the lead.
Things go out of date very quickly, don't they?
Yeah, they do in this whilst it's been in beta, which is understandable.
Yeah, it probably always will though.
Yeah, as long as they keep updating and rolling the game on.
Mhm.
Oh, silent booster. That caught me by surprise.
Lag.
Thought it hadn't fired. No, that's not a good sign if it's going to be lag.
Yeah, it's usually lag when that happens.
It's not a good sign whilst I'm winning.
No. Well, as long as you keep winning, it doesn't matter.
Well, no, it's just the nervousness that it will chuck me out before somebody's fell off the bridge in front of me. Managed to avoid it. It was far enough in front that I could see it coming and react. Again, I've no idea where second place has gone now. Another battle build, 3 machine guns. I wonder what those people think as the race starts and everyone just disappears away, and at the end of the first lap they're being lapped.
I think WTF would
Yeah.
be the general response
Or a bit of a
inside people's heads.
oh right, that's how this works. Boosters. Why didn't I think of boosters?
I know, imagine that.
Right, I'm not really concentrating, but nonetheless, my lead is big enough that I can't see anybody else on the map. So
Oh, I've definitely got lag here.
oh no, that was very stupid. I don't know why I fired a booster there, but immediately slammed the brakes on the minute I pressed the booster button because I had no business boosting at that point. Right, so where is second place then? There he is. Okay, he's just coming around to finish now. Second place in this has 4 rocket boosters,
Mhm.
so that explains why I was fairly well clear.
But that's if it's really light,
It's
that's
not
not
that
the end
light.
of the world, you know.
It wasn't that light. He had a bunch of decor on as well, which wouldn't have helped.
Hmm.
Oh, third place has overboosted and exploded on the line.
But ducks make you go faster. That's what they told me.
No, stripes make you go faster. You need to get some stripe paint.
I did have stripes.
Head into
on
the
this
market,
one,
see if
but-
you can find some tartan paint.
Wow, that was nuts.
So you
Just on
can't
the,
say that when you're not recording it.
I know. That's yeah.
I
Sorry.
can say all these things back to you now.
Yeah. On the bridge map,
Yeah.
got to the end of the bridge on the first lap, and Fufei was in the lead.
Okay. Name we know.
And someone in a really big build ran into the back of him, and his is quite small and light.
Hmm.
And they stopped dead in their tracks and
Oh,
did a
wow.
kind of somersault, as you know, like a standing start somersault,
Yeah.
back forward flip type thing. I think they've quit now because that would freak you out.
Yeah.
Really weird. Yeah, I've got a ping in the. It's jumping up between 20s and 40s and 60s and stuff, which is not good.
Mine's alright at the moment.
So if that's the game itself, that might be good.
Oh no, totally failed to jump the train on the first lap.
Oh no! I've come over the bridge and I'm upside down in the river. Although Fufei is in the lead,
so just had a
slightly ahead
non-race
of me,
build
but it's
blow
also
himself
upside down somewhere.
up. Oh, really? Yeah, just had a non-race build blow himself up as he went through the first gate.
That's what they think.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I should not be here in this thing.
Which I got a perfect view of from on my side leaning up against the train.
Yeah. Oh, I don't believe it. Upside
Although
down for the
I am now
second.
second. No, missed a gate. I was second until I just missed a gate. Oh no, I was close enough to that. You know when you circle round for a gate
Oh yeah.
and you think you're close enough to get registered.
It is a circle though, isn't it?
Just must have just grazed the edge of that circle. Alright, now I've got to pull all the stops out, jump over this guy.
I might actually end up second in this race. I'm chasing down the current second place person.
Oops, sorry dude.
Who while I was upside down for the second time.
Oh,
on the
there's a lot of
penultimate-
battle builds in this. Oh Jesus, the guy winning is, and he's not winning, he's last, he's just stopped on the line. How has he not been blown up?
Did he just respawn on the line?
I don't know if he just respawned or if he just hadn't ever turned up and had started just after the start line. He's just blown up now. So there's only 4 of us left in this now, and I am second, despite having been on my roof and missed a gate twice.
You were trying to tell me about your line and ended up behind the sign, and I was busy clipping something else. I was clipping your somersault. I missed all that stuff you were saying.
I don't think I was saying anything much other than that you'll be able to watch and see where I'm
Right.
doing differently to you.
Okay. I did notice that on the train jump,
Yeah.
you go very far to the right and point out to the right.
Yeah, I do. Not always, but yeah, I do that. Not necessarily deliberately, but I do. I've been caught too many times not going far enough to the right
And hitting the train. Yeah.
and hitting the train like I just did then. If you're watching the stream. So yeah, and that means I'm aiming a bit far right, and then inevitably you end up pointing right as well. So you do end up a long way out and having to make a tight turn and losing some of the benefit. Oh wow, the leader's already finished. He's beat me by nearly a full lap. Which is probably fine because I did make 2 big mistakes, so that's probably suggests he would have beaten me no matter what, but that's his name, Salty Purple Dino.
Yeah, he's quick.
I was going to say, I think we can
Very
assume he's quick.
Yeah. Good in races with the salty purple dino. I always want to sing the chef song from South Park when I'm in races.
Suck on my chocolate salty balls. That one.
My salty purple dino. Yeah, that's the fella.
Right, at least I can jump out having finished second. How are we doing? 6 o'clock. First hour in and we're on, what, 6 wins? It's not bad. If I could keep that up for 4 hours, I'd be pretty happy.
Yeah.
Okay, our target is usually 20 wins in a 4-hour session, but that's based on having a break in the middle.
Whoa, show us your ping. Ruins the race. Drop from 2nd to 3rd. Annoying.
Oh, I've got a loss number on my ping. I've never seen that before. That can't be a good thing.
So it's server side then. I was wondering whether it's because someone else in the house here might be using Dropbox or streaming, watching YouTube or something, but
Use of bursters to get off somebody's roof then. Only for him to come round behind me again. Long way round, let's avoid all the carnage. There's some really slow guys here in this race, but for some reason they're out in front and all the quick guys are behind, smashing into each other.
How does that work?
Every time we catch them up, we're all fighting to overtake them and getting in each other's way and crashing, basically.
Sort of team sabotage,
Yeah.
team quick sabotaging themselves and letting team slow win.
Yeah. Tortoise and the hare type situation. But I seem to have escaped all of that now in the lead.
I'm no expert, but my advice would be just stop doing that.
Yeah, well I did, and now I'm winning. Seemed to work out quite nicely.
Excellent.
Not getting in each
I'm
other's
glad
way.
my advice helped. That's great. Yeah.
I'll let you
mad
claim
lags.
the credit for that.
Horrible mad lags.
Oh no, what was that? A boost? That was absolutely crazy. You hate it when you know you shouldn't do something. I think
Yeah.
I got really lucky there. The guy in second came charging round the corner, tried to avoid me and missed the gate. He totally should have thrashed me there.
Doing my usual second place all the time.
Yeah, I need to figure out why it is that you're struggling that bit. Although you get as many wins as I do, actually. Having said that,
I don't get anywhere near as many wins as you do.
every time we race together, you win.
Well, I don't. I don't get anywhere near as many wins. Whoa. Nearly got pushed out to the side of the gate there.
Well, I have to have a look. Maybe I should watch you racing and see if I can figure out why that is.
It can't be the decor, surely. That can't make all
No, it
that.
can't make that much difference. You haven't got that much on there. And I've got a fair bit of decor on. My decor bonus is 30-something%, I think.
Yeah, I've got 100%.
It's not as much as
don't
you,
forget.
but yeah, it's not as much as you.
Most of it's ducks. Yeah.
Yeah, mine is all signs. So it's a 10-second win. Nicky seems to think it's Nicky who finished second. Seems to think it was hilarious he crashed after the finish line. Not quite sure what he's apologising for there, but race win, 7 wins.
Nice.
Yeah, my ping's nice and healthy, 33, 36, 42.
33.
Yeah, 28 now.
That's not too bad. Yeah, mine's usually around the 22 mark. But
Getting another loss 2%.
it's doing a bounce from like 21, 22 to 50s, 60s, 80s, just randomly all around that sort of range.
22 is very quick. How did you manage that?
I don't know.
I've got my 200 meg broadband delivering 200 meg upload speed and download speed.
Well,
sorry.
ping's different though.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it depends on your distance and the server and stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Distance from the exchange is a
Yeah.
factor. Oh, what's going on there? That's an odd view of my vehicle. Have I landed on top of somebody? I've got a face full of boosters which I don't normally have. No, I was just a bit too zoomed in by the look of it.
I think sometimes on some maps you can land so close to the gate that you get a funny view.
Right, so I got away quite well here. I was in the lead heading off the line around the first corner, but then a guy called Salo Moon came flying past me, but has just crashed.
Yeah.
So
I remember Salo Moon being fast in CBT, so
well,
yeah.
it seems he has issues driving.
Well, being upside down kind of slows you a little bit, generally.
That took him from first to fourth, and now he's just self-destructed.
Actually, maybe I should make a build that's got a really smooth route.
Yeah.
So that if you do
So it just
accidentally end
rolls
up upside
over.
down, you still just boost for a while,
Yeah.
head in the right direction.
Yeah, but when you land on your roof, you're rarely pointing the right
Hope.
way, are you?
No, but if you are, you can just hope that you flip again, can't you?
Yeah. Oh, somebody else is trying to overtake me. Can forget that, sunshine.
Or maybe some kind of shape where if you're upside down and you boost, you can
flips
manufacture
you.
a flip.
You could just put a carjack on if you're that worried about it.
No, because that takes an energy. That's a booster gun, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll keep a tight line. You're going to have to go round the long way, mate. No, he did go round the long way. He's quite clearly quicker than me. See if I can racecraft to win out of this.
Dirty.
Yeah, I don't think I can because he's too far in front of me now. We had a bit of argy-bargy, but not enough. Now I've blown it. I over boosted in my anxiety to catch him and smashed into the bottom of the ramp. It exploded.
Oops.
So he's well away now. Again, not a great race time though. Well, I suppose the times are different on each map, aren't they? Oh, I've got him in sight
Yeah.
again. That's
They're
interesting.
similar, but there are slight differences in them.
Considering he was a lot quicker than me, I've caught him up pretty quickly. He must have made a mistake somewhere. Not quite caught him enough to have a dab at him on the line, I don't think. No, he's over. 4 seconds behind. Don't know what it is. This race session seems to be going quite slowly. It's only 6:05. Feels like I've been playing 2 hours already.
All those wins.
Maybe.
Slow time right down, you see.
Oh, they've all gone the long way round on the fortress. That's let me straight through.
I've finally got a win as well.
Yay, well done. Oh no, I've just smashed into a rock. Land the right way up. Go on, yes. A little pirouette on a corner of my car then, before eventually landing the right way up. That was one of those where if I'd have timed a boost right, it might have just forced it to be the right way round.
Yeah.
Oh
Flip it.
god. Get out of the way, dude. Don't honk at me. This was one of those sideways guys across my nose, and it was just quicker to keep going than stop and let him get out of the way. So I was pushing him around the circuit. And he decided to honk at me.
So many honkers.
Yeah, he didn't even have a cucaracha.
Disgraceful.
At least if you're going to honk at me, have a decent horn. Closing in on the leader. Just try not to do anything stupid in my desperation to catch him. Oh, like he just did. He just massively bursted and exploded in front of me. Bursted, boosted, whichever.
Oh, spectacular username. Merry chap. Love it.
Is it Santa Claus?
Could be. Pseudonym. Oh, you missed
Well,
the
now
date
we know
there,
what
mate.
Santa Claus does in summer.
Ah, yeah.
He's a gamer.
He is a gamer. Santa Claus is coming to Crossout.
Is he quick though? Has he got race
Well,
skills?
No. There's 5 of us left and he's 4th. And 5th is actually upside down on the bridge. On the bridge map.
It's another win. It's going well today. Makes a lot more positive racing results when I'm wide awake.
Mhm.
It's another 12-second victory or so.
Where are you going, my friend? I've just got first place handed to me on a plate at the end of the bridge because the person that was leading just kept going straight on.
Yeah, I've done that. I've done that
It now
plenty of
exploded,
times.
and I'm literally so far ahead it's untrue.
Oh well, I'm watching a guy. He's got tiny little build, so he's got a starter cabin maybe. He's got 4 Avias on it, set on two pairs, but he's got a mix of wheels. So he's got 3 medium steering wheels and 1 race steering wheel.
Well, it's probably all he's got.
And
so
it's just
far.
a bit all over the shop. Yeah, fair. It's fair enough.
It's a
but
bit cockeyed, isn't it?
it was a bit all over the shop every time he boosted. It was kind of wobbling like mad, even just with 2 Avias on the button.
Interesting build choice.
But yeah, I mean, at least it was a race build, so
Mm.
might not have been the best race build ever, but early on you can't do a lot more, can you? Start with what you can get. I just realised somebody posted in the chat he did a forward flip just at the end of the last race, and somebody had mentioned it in the chat. Just seen when I got into the chat for the next race, which I am already leading.
Well, Merry Chap has ended up 2nd.
Okay, so that will make him
But he's-
relatively merry.
Yeah, but not necessarily quick, because he was immediately in front of 3rd, who got into a little bit of shenanigans crossing the line into the last lap as I rammed him up the arse, finishing the race.
I see.
He's somehow, I was watching the other guy and he's somehow managed to flip himself at the end of the bridge.
Oh, fucking troll. Double trolls.
Double trolls.
2 trolls on the same map. I can't get away. No, he's going to explode me in the gate. He's going to try and explode me in the gate,
Oh,
but
that's
he's not going
Harlock.
to succeed.
Screenshot him. That's the one that grabbed you before. You stopped on the gate and made you explode. It's the same fella.
Yeah.
Just screenshot it and then kill the race.
That wasn't the best screenshot of it, but
Because if you finish like you did earlier, once he exploded, he quit the race.
yeah, that was annoying because I had the win in the bag. That I mean, we were only on the first lap, but I was miles in front already. But yeah, I've never seen 2 of them in a race before.
No, that must be
Catch the
really
second
disappointing. You know what would be really funny?
What?
And obviously
If there
you'd
was
never
all of
see
them.
it. I'd never see it. Yeah, 8 trolls in a race would just make me piss myself.
That's almost worth making a troll build just to see that happen.
Just to go and have a look. Yeah. Make a troll build and don't troll anyone, but just be there, ready for that 8 troll
yeah.
race, and then just try and win it. Just try and it'd be well funny.
By being the only one who's... Where am I going?
Yeah. I don't know. Where are you going?
Well, I boosted...
This is
pushed
really
sideways.
weird. Now,
See the
'cause I've got-
sign?
Oh yeah, that's how you end up in the sign.
Yeah, well that one's I boosted from the top of the hill because I was all in a mess, but that's not how it normally happens.
No, it's quite weird.
No, I didn't even realise we were in the same race, and that's how you knew. Were we in the same race last time?
No, just this one. But I'm watching sort of live on my screen and then sort of slight delay on yours. It's a bit strange. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, well this
Whoa,
is the
someone
world
just
that I've been living
exploded
in for
right
the last few months.
Yeah.
You're not jumping.
No, I didn't have my boosts ready in the right order. Whoa. Got a bit shaky there.
Did it come round on top of you? I got a bit leery and didn't come round on top of you because I lost control a little bit. Yeah, you take that line, having just followed you round there.
Mhm.
You take that line the way I do now, which has
Right.
definitely cut down the amount of signs, which is to go a bit wider and then angle across it.
Oh, I've got horrible ping again. Or horrible lag or ping or something.
Yeah, don't worry about it because I'm all over the place behind you. I didn't even make a jump over the jump. I crawled over it.
I'm behind Biggs now.
But you're
Thanks
actually
for that,
leading. I
Biggs,
only just
if I
realised
can.
you're winning. Well, in that
Yeah,
case,
yeah.
I'm coming for you.
Oh, Biggs just missed the gate completely.
Oh, what? Look at that! Oh, I'm going to have to clip that later. I did a full sideways spin on the jump over the bridge, over the train, and landed it and carried on perfectly.
Nice, very nice. See, if I wasn't racing, I'd be clipping that for you.
I'll clip it later.
Yeah.
Look, so I've just looked over to check what point it was in the stream, how many minutes in we are, and I've crashed in the
I,
process.
Nah,
But fortunately, it's only
Don't-
you that's going to get the win
don't
instead.
wanna do that.
I don't mind if
Um,
you claim the win.
Fair enough.
Although I'm not guaranteeing you that you are going to claim the win.
Yeah, my emotes haven't been authorised yet, so I can't.
Oh, have you tried to
clip it
create
into
some?
that. Yeah. Those ones I put in the chat that I've shown you, they're the ones that I'm using.
I almost had you there up the straight, but I just over boosted and lost a bit of control.
Uh-huh.
Had to circle round and hit that gate again. Should we stay in the same one?
Nightmare.
Fuck
It's up to you because
You've
I've got to sit
created
in.
fuck trolls.
I haven't created anything. I'm just joking with all of them. None of them are made.
Oh, okay.
That's why there's no counts after any of them. They're just me messing
Well,
about.
no, I thought from the fact that you just said they haven't been authorised yet, that meant it was sat waiting for me to authorise
no,
or something.
The emotes. No, I was
Oh,
talking
the
about
emotes. Right, okay.
Yeah. No, the clip it wasn't a counter, but a
Yes, sorry, I didn't realise you were talking about your clip it emote.
no.
Oh wow,
no,
this
it
guy's got like a proper futuristic aircraft build or something. And do you think he
Oh,
thinks
yeah,
there
yeah.
are actually aerodynamics involved?
Well, he might do.
I mean, in which
he
case
should
that's a pretty good
realise-
effort.
Yeah, he should realise very quickly though that that's not the case.
Yeah.
And Biggs has just got this insane 2 banks of 5 avias thing going on.
You got the win there, didn't you? Well done.
I did, yeah.
You're not counting your stats anymore, are you?
Not anymore. I've kind of got out. Missions and brawls. This is counting towards my season objectives.
Nice.
Sweet. Yeah.
Mine
Oh no,
is
hang on.
not.
No, it's probably not. It's probably not. No, it almost.
Because you haven't got the right stuff installed.
Because I haven't.
Quick, put a cannon on.
Yeah, I need to be in races. I need to have my. Oh, I was in a race with this guy earlier. Driod. I was like, dude, you know when you're making your username, at least fucking spell it right. That can't be right, can it? That's got to be a typo username. Driod 007. Wow, that looked better from your screen. The 5
Probably.
abreast
We did-
mayhem at the start there.
Yeah, that did look good from my screen. I've just gone complete carnage. So the guy came past and overtook me there, the leader, Demon Tuznik, and he honked at me on the way past. And for some reason, thanks
sorry,
for that.
Sorry.
Alright. For some reason, when he honked at me, it completely threw me, and I just
You managed to
completely
get out of
lost.
the way, though.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yeah, well, honks, that's what they're for. They're to put people off in races.
Where
There's
are
that
you going?
Turny. That's that turny thing that happens now and again. I don't like it when the turny thing happens.
No.
What are you doing there, games?
Yeah, I wondered what he was doing there. I haven't had that turny thing in quite a while now, so I wonder if it is a
I
ping
I
lag.
need to steal your
issue.
build then. Maybe it's a duck thing.
Maybe it's a duck thing. Right, where's this leader? I need to catch him up.
Yeah, I need to catch everybody up. I'm way down in 4th here.
Games is
Games.
abandoned.
Yeah, it exploded. Gifted 7th place to Driod 007.
Right, we've got 1 lap to go here. I've got to make some serious progress. That's not the way to do it. Sideways through the gate.
Didn't seem to slow you down then.
little bit.
Oh, don't clip the wall. I need to remember that you have to pretend that whatever it is that's a gate or a wall or anything, pretend it's bigger than it really is.
Yeah.
Because the hitboxes are ridiculous sometimes.
No, phew, that was
possibly
close.
the lag.
That's a proper
Might be
chicken with a geezer coming the wrong way through the gate.
Yeah.
I came so close to hitting him.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't intentional though. Anyone that can't spell druid as their username might just forget which way around the circuit.
Well, no, I assume he'd missed the gate, to be fair.
Yeah, I think he probably did it on purpose because he kept going for miles after he'd come through.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Hi, Sky Reaper.
Hey, Sky Reaper.
Thank you.
Flipped it and whispered it. Excellent work. Sorry, I'm not the streamer. I'm just the guest.
I've got to figure out what to do with it now.
You can find.
Can I
them in-
paste it?
Yeah, yeah, you can paste
Yeah,
it. Yeah. Sweet, sweet. Nice one.
Thanks, Sky
You can
Reaper.
just, on your channel, you can just click on the clips bit and it'll show you stuff that you've clipped and clips of your channel, so you can find them all there. Yeah. Hello, Sky Reaper, by the way. I'm Patch. I'm just guesting, saying hello. Although we are actually racing in the
that's
same
a
race
cracking
together.
clip.
I'm gonna have to clip that later. I did a full sideways.
That was awesome. Thank you for that, Sky Reaper.
Oh yeah, it's a barrel roll, except
Yeah, that's
isn't.
it. I couldn't think of the
It's
right
not a
name for it,
barrel
but
roll. Not a barrel roll. I saw someone picking someone up on that, and everyone knows it as a barrel roll, but it's
not.
actually
Okay.
it's an aileron roll.
An aileron roll. Okay,
Different thing.
that's
Yeah,
proper pilot terminology right there.
proper pilot terminology. Everyone knows it's barrel roll, so that's the best way of sticking to it. But really, it isn't actually a barrel roll. Yeah, there's a bit of lag obviously because we're on Discord together, but just to the right of TG at the start of this race, Top Gun that is,
Yeah.
the light blue thing, that was me.
Patch is responsible for me streaming because he got bored of me talking about all these great things that were happening that he couldn't see.
No, I didn't get bored of that. You got bored of me telling you had to be streaming so that I
Yeah,
could see the stuff
exactly.
that you were doing.
And I did feel a bit guilty about stream sniping him in battles.
Damn it. But did that ever happen?
I'm not sure I really
Oh,
gained much
same.
benefit of it. I did it a lot, but I'm not sure I gained a lot from it.
You
Is that you
bastard.
right behind me?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
where have you gone?
I'm behind you still. It's not quite right behind. Someone exploded. You see parts lying around.
Yeah, Varmac.
Whoa! Oh, I got the turny thing, and someone else is right behind you instead. Bimley.
Bimley, I've raced against Bimley before. I don't remember whether he was particularly quick or not, but looks like he is.
Bimley. Similar pace.
Cut
to
that
us,
bit fine through the gate.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna say
the rock as
more.
well. I hit the rock. Still, 1 lap to go in front. I'll take that every time.
Oh, yeah, hello. Hello, non-streamer person. Well, I do stream, just not at the minute.
Yeah, he streams a lot more than I do. This is my 7th ever stream. He's done a lot more than that. Oops, he's a lot closer behind me now.
He is, and you've both left me behind. I've just been rubbish. Oh, and there's Vermac
Oh,
again.
Vermac, get out of the way, dude.
Is that a sign? that
Bimley's
I'm
going
having
for it. He's just firing all his boosters. He
Oh.
screwed it right up.
Yeah.
Are you getting past him there? Yeah.
I am at the minute, but whether it'll stick, I don't know. Because
He blew all his boosters trying to get ahead of me.
Well, that wasn't entirely intentional, but I kind of ran him up against the wall, and I will get second.
Racecraft.
It was a bit racecrafting.
Ah, you're on Xbox. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. The fact that they keep all the servers separate on all the consoles, so you can't
Yeah.
all join together. My nephew plays on Xbox. I thought I don't get to fight against him, which would be quite cool.
Yeah, I've got PS4 and I did download it, but the grind is too hefty to do twice.
Yeah.
There's
Although
just
you
no
never
way.
know. Once you've got everything leveled up, you might
No.
want to think about doing
No.
it again.
No, because I did CBT and leveled up engineers all
True.
the way and did a lot. It would be a third time, not really fancying that. Plus, I
So Bimby's staying
I'm
in with
just-
us.
I'm just waiting for the clan stuff to be
Yeah.
in place.
We need that.
And
Have
the
we
last
got?
thing I want to do is we've got loads of people in our
I know
clan,
we've
but-
got loads. What I was going to say, if we got any
Well, we're not
organisation
organised.
around it,
No.
we ought to sort that before it comes in.
We'll start trying to organise when they say, oh yeah, it's going to properly come in now.
We need some kind of calendar to be able to see when people
Fuck.
are available.
Why did you only get 5 fuel?
I've only got a tiny fuel tank.
This is why you're faster than me, you see.
Yeah, maybe.
Ducks and the fuel tank.
Yeah, I
It is
forgot
quite
about the
heavy,
fuel
that
tank,
fuel
but I only put the little one in. Didn't want a big one.
Mm.
And I'm not short of fuel. If I ever get to a point where I need more fuel, I might change it.
that's
But
true, that's true. It's a good job I'm just after XP then, isn't it? And
yeah,
not as bothered about crate.
what is going on with
that?
him?
Oh shit! After picking you up, I'm going really far right over the trees.
Yeah,
I'm
that
just
was
doing
much
exactly
better.
the same.
I did it much better that time.
I was kind of avoiding everyone though, so there was a reason behind it. But what is that? All a hobbit.
Right, who's in second place? Oh, it's Baller Hobbit in
Baller
second
Hobbit.
place. Oh, surely that thing
Yeah.
can't be quick. But that's down to you.
It is though.
You think
It's
that
well
because you're
quick.
thinking aerodynamics, but they clearly
No,
don't
that's
apply.
Not dynamic either, though, is it? That's just bonkers.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
That's
a
especially
massive-
for his
got a
mate
lot
to
of-
do jumps through.
I got a lot of air on my jump then.
I hardly got any.
Oh no, don't boost there, you tit.
We've got a bit of laggy stream going on, unless that's
Oh,
just
right.
at my end.
No, I've definitely got a bit of laggy stream going on. I also don't have enough boosters to do the jump.
Yeah, same here.
Maybe I should stop double streaming my stream.
Double streaming?
Yeah, well, not double streaming, double watching. So obviously,
Ah,
I'm streaming
yeah,
it,
that'll be good.
I'm watching it, and I'm watching you host it.
Ah, no, you don't want to be doing all that.
Sorry, I didn't really want to cut you up there either, but I did.
No. Oh shit, that was close. Nearly went in the lake. Wow.
You definitely don't want to go in the lake.
No, you definitely don't want to do that.
That's
Insta dead.
that's not a race thing.
You don't want to do that either.
No. I've managed to
shit.
blow this. I was out in
Oh,
front
shit.
and going
Wow.
relatively well for a long. Where
That
did
was-
he go?
That was lucky.
Did he go
I
down to the
don't know if
right?
it was lucky. Yeah, he turned to the right. He obviously didn't like the jump. I figured he'd be quicker bypassing it, which was good because that meant he wasn't in my way as I tried to go over the jump and run into a cannon wielding maniac. Oh shit! What am I doing?
Oh, that's tight. Might gonna make. Yeah, just made it in through the gate. He-
I
He's
stupidly
round the
ran
back
into
and
a wall.
avoiding the jump must have worked because he still seems to be winning. And I can't see him.
No. It wasn't Baller Hobbit. It was.
Oh,
someone with a
wasn't it?
cannon.
Oh, right, okay. I thought it was him that had gone round there.
No.
I was like, what?
Oh no. There's no way that's quicker, is there?
Well, that's kind of. Oh shit. That's
thought you were gonna
definitely
do
not
it then.
quicker. I fishtailed at all the wrong moments then. Gifted you second place.
I thought you were taking that turn just to see what it was like.
No. That was not my intention. No,
It's
not
not
going
the
to
same.
make the gate either.
It's the fact that there are only 5 Xbox streamers. Ouch. Yeah.
Oh, is that all?
Well, unless they've got an Elgato or something to use their PC to stream it, the software is probably rubbish.
Oh,
The
right,
Twitch
gotcha.
software on PS4 is absolute garbage.
Gotcha.
PC is so much better because you can put OBS on and do all sorts of stuff. Whoa!
What is he
Wow.
going on?
Did you-
I was watching
Were you watching-
Kubernetes.
Oh, I was watching White Light. He did a flip over the the jump, the little jump,
Oh right.
and ended up pointing exactly the wrong way on the little jump.
I was trying to work out what's going on with Kubinex's build. He's just got loads of structure parts randomly added on.
No
240 points that time for coming third.
idea. Yeah, weird, isn't it? A lot of people stayed in, you see.
Maybe that's it. Oh, my ping's way up now.
Oh, yeah,
Let me
that's-
kill your
that's the-
stream.
That's the problem. That's why I'm not getting season objective progress, because I've got no shotguns. That's what it is.
Yeah. Right, I need to take a quick break in a minute. We seem to be doing better at staying together here. Normally we get separated relatively quickly in race mode,
Yeah.
don't we? But
Hmm. Well, I think it's because we normally harvest in XP, and we've
oh,
not
that
been
was naughty, dude.
together and have any of us streaming
Yeah,
recently.
That was karma, fella. Death Wader, who was up to no good at the beginning.
He's up at the front now.
Yeah.
Well, sort of. He's fighting with white light, and that's let me past and you by the look of it. Don't you dare.
Lost it, I've lost it. Oh, but it counted, damn it. If only I hadn't hit the next sign. It took that as having made the gate as well.
Oh, and did you try and redo the gate without realising?
No, I kind of began to and started to turn, hit a sign, and got wedged behind the sign. And by the time I'd realised,
God, what is it with you and wedged behind signs?
not wedged, not properly wedged, but stuck up against the sign. Yep,
You're just a
carnage at
sign
the
man.
gate. I love the signs. I'm one of these people who actually reads signs and does what they tell us to. So I like to get good up close and personal with the signs.
You don't want to do that too much on Crossout, though, because some of the signs on people's builds are things like "You're trash"
And stop.
and "Stop," "No entry," "Everything is permitted."
Well, they're the ones I like. I'm not so keen on the no entry ones.
Yeah. Were.
It's an adult stream, ladies and gentlemen.
Very good. Oh, yeah. Did you set to mature?
I did indeed.
Wise move. Was that purely based on the fact that you knew I'd be in Discord sometimes and I just cannot help swearing?
No, because my language is worse than yours.
Liar.
Oh, I quite often just let out a C word mid-race. Season
Yeah,
tease.
that is true.
Where the hell are you? You're miles away. I can't even
I'm
see
in the
you.
lead. I don't know where.
No, you're all the way over there. You're 2 gates in front of me. I saw you hit the post from on top of the hill the other side.
Excellent.
Oh no, I've just boosted at the wrong time and going in the trees.
Well, whatever it was that Death Wader was up to at the beginning, it didn't help him.
It didn't work, no.
It's a funny build they've got as well. They've got studded wheels at the front, mediums at the back, and balloons in the middle.
Oh yeah, weird. The balloon ones look like they're taking all the weight because their balloons look...
Avias.
Design of them, they look
avias
like
are
they're
on
squashed.
stalks.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're kind of squashed into the ground.
yeah.
Yeah, your stream is still lagging a bit.
Okay.
I don't know whether.
Well, I'm gonna
watching
take a
streams
break
will
now
make much
anyway,
difference,
so-
though, because it's upload
That's,
speed.
yeah,
isn't
it's
it, for the-
download rather than upload,
So-
yeah. Haven't seen the market prices on Xbox. I guess that means they're not very, not very helpful.
they're much higher.
Yeah, I
on
guess-
Xbox and yeah,
Makes
Because
sense
the-
if there's
the-
less
the-
users about, then
yeah. It'll come down though.
Yeah,
I
give
would-
it time.
I would harvest stuff and sell stuff to get coins.
yeah. Don't
Just-
hoard anything, sell everything.
Yeah.
'Cause it will just
Hoard
keep getting
coins
cheaper.
rather than stuff.